we have a rather interesting picture here. And this, of course, is, it draws our attention to our state of roads and vehicles that are being used. Again, becoming important at this point in time because we are just coming from a week where we've lost over 70 lives on road accidents. And of course, the question that many Kenyans have been debating about is who is to blame. Some say it's the police. We've got the NTSA. We've got drunk drivers or, human error. So this picture, what does this, they say a picture speaks 1,000 words. What does this speak to you, Michael?
Michael, this is the irony this country is being treated on. I think every now and again when we have so many accidents, the light bulbs goes off and people say, what is happening? The truth of the matter is we are really in trouble in our roads, which are not good. We are in trouble because there are parts of this country that really do not have decent transportation means. They use lorries, they use government, vehicles, for transportation. As you can see, this is an overloaded lorry that is not meant for passengers. But because there are no vehicles in that community, and this is apparently is from Migori, there are no vehicles. They'll have all their wares, and it must have been a market day. And so you can see that. All their wares on top, and people are sitting even without holding anything. Any small, freak of a break or impact, everybody will be flying dead. But we also have, it's also a week that many people have cried because of people they've lost in Chesangwan area. And you can see that the police comes out and say, we our hands are tied in some cases. But you have NTSA that says, well, we were at the scene, we were trying to alert people to get off the road, and you're wondering, how could they possibly alert people if the vehicle is right ahead of them?
Right.
Were they ahead of this vehicle that had lost control?
Know? Did they have a premonition?
And then you have another group of people, EACC, bumping into some cops that are, within just about 30 minutes, they're just rotating and picking money, stopping all the vehicles on that road. And it was everywhere in the media. And they're stopping the vehicles, and all they do is pick the money. NTSA, the police really do not care about what is happening in the road other than all these things that are happening, because as long as we continue taking bribes from the motorists, they will not care to put the lights, they will not care to put the indicators, they will not care to check on their brakes, because people seem to be cutting costs, and the cost of living in Kenya is exorbitantly high there. And so a guy is thinking, my car is freaking a little bit, it's making a little noise, oh, I'll just fix it. I don't have a light, but I may not be able to drive at night. And then he finds himself driving at night. I saw a guy just 2 days ago driving with a spotlight, and is driving a double pickup. And I'm wondering, and it's in Nairobi. So he will definitely be passing these cops. And so long as you get a 50 or 100 shillings, you go, but you don't know what you're going to meet just ahead of you.
You endanger your life and others.
So long as NTSA and the police continue picking bribes from the road, we will never see the end of this road accident. And
I think what we're saying is that we are paying the ultimate price of corruption, because really, at the end of the day, this is where we end up. And looking at this picture, there are several things that we can say. Number one, we have the driver of the vehicle who's completely oblivious of the dangers that he himself and the passengers are on. Number two, we can see that they've obviously overloaded, which is nothing to do with the police or NTSA. It is literally just going against the law. But we also have this in the full glare of the police and NTSA, and they'll probably get away with it. But still on road